Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is aware of what is likely to happen to him the moment Queen Naomi completely disconnect from him. A traditional king who happens to be a diviner who visited the palace of the Ooni of Ife made it known to his council of elders that if they truly love Ooni of Ife, they must do everything that is within their power to ensure that Queen Naomi returns back to him. That Queen Naomi is part of his destiny, and his destiny will be incomplete without Queen Naomi. He will continue to encounter a lot of problems. He will never really have peace, and the worst is going to happen if Queen Naomi does not return at a stipulated time for which he stipulated. Now, they said that this man said that Kabiyesi has been informed that he will not say he does not know what they said is going to happen to him the moment Queen Naomi disconnect from him. That when this information got to Kabiyesi, the father was there, and a lot of elders who are in the palace today, struggling against him bringing Queen Naomi to the palace, were also there. That if they really want Ooni to be on that throne, and if they really have the interest of Kabiyesi at heart, why are they working against him bringing Queen Naomi into the palace? They are working against him bringing Queen Naomi into the palace because they do not want him to be on the throne, because they have been working against him. And these are the same people who planted some of those women in the palace, allegedly. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Daylight. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? Happy weekends to you and a happy new month to all of you Daylights. May God bless you. May God grant you, all that you desire. May everything, longevity and everything is your portion. May God bless your offspring and bless the works of your hands. Thank you for being here. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. I appreciate you a great deal. Thank you so much. Report reaching us right now is that a diviner who visited the palace, that they had some kind of kings and chiefs meeting. Local chiefs had to come from all over the Yoruba land to meet with the Ooni of Ife. And it's a diviner who is also a chief, made mention of the fact that the part of his cabinet are people who do not want him to be on that throne. And that is why they have been fighting against Queen Naomi the entire time, that half of them were well aware of what is likely to happen to him the moment he disconnects himself from Queen Naomi. Now, you do know that we can now understand why Papa Parupo has been very, very adamant with, this issue of Queen Naomi. He's doing everything that is within his power to bring Queen Naomi back into the palace. And we can now understand why it seems as if they are going to do whatever it takes to ensure that the wives leave the palace. It's not been easy for Kabiyesi because he went to go and get married. He didn't marry small girls. He didn't send me 5K recharge card. He married women who are fame in the society, who have money, who have connections, okay, who have pedigree. And when these men were busy selecting these women for him, they made sure they selected women from, very, very powerful families that would drag Ooni back and forth if he tries to let go of these women. And they are using these women to prevent Queen Naomi from coming into the palace because they do not want Ooni to continue to succeed. Because they said that Ooni of Ife himself has been told of what will happen to him if he disconnects himself from Queen Naomi. That Queen Naomi is part of his destiny as royalty. And this information has been there the entire time. And that is why things have been really tough for Kabiyesi and these women. This man said that if Kabiyesi loves himself and love what he wants, and, to be on that throne, that Kabiyesi should do everything to go and get Queen Naomi back. That they have been saying these things, that time is going for Kabiyesi. That time is no longer on his side. And all of that. That Kabiyesi should get Queen Naomi back as soon as possible. Kabiyesi is aware of what is going to happen the moment he disconnect from Queen Naomi. And the chiefs, if you are here and you love Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi is a very good man. He has helped a lot of you. You have children abroad that he is sponsoring. Why are you like this? Why are you bent on destroying Kabiyesi? They said it's what the diviner was crying about. That why is it that good people have very terrible people around them? That they know that something very, very bad is going to happen if Queen Naomi completely disconnects herself from Kabiyesi. And that is the reason why Kabiyesi would never, ever, ever use his hand to give Queen Naomi that divorce. That they need to their allegiance is supposed to be to the throne of Ile-Ife and not individual. That right now they are focused on Olori, Runke, Ashley, and all of that. That their focus should be on the throne. What happens to the throne? Is the throne safe? Is the throne healthy? What is going on with the throne is what they should be talking about. That Ooni of Ife needs to go and bring Queen Naomi back. That he is not counting his teeth as he's talking, he's opening his mouth. That Parupo needs to sit the council of chief and elders and the Ifa priests who are busy collecting dollars and everywhere need to sit the council of chiefs and educate them on what they have been told. They have been told a long time ago that if Oni does not go back to bring his wife, that whatever they see, they should take. That Naomi is written in Kabiyesi's destiny. That there is nothing in this world that even if it takes 40 years, they will come back together as old people. But they don't want that to happen. That nothing in this world can put them apart. Sit your chiefs down and let them know what the situation of things is in the palace with you and this woman, Queen Naomi. They need to know because a lot of them do not know. You need to inform them so that they know what they are risking. That this woman is not a woman that you can, well, you put her out there, you put her in here, it's a win-win for the woman. That it's a God that planted Queen Naomi in the life of the Ooni of Ife. And this information, this diviner is saying that Oni is aware of this information. And now you cannot understand why it's been as though there's been so much fight for Queen Naomi to come back. You know that at some point I used to ask myself, like, what is this thing with Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi that Ooni of Ife cannot let go? But it's beginning to be very clear right now as to why Oni is not letting this woman go. They are making it very clear that Queen Naomi is part of Kabiyesi's destiny, and there's nothing that Kabiyesi can do about it. That even Kabiyesi himself cannot do anything about it, not to talk of the wives. Now, this is an alleged information from a completely, like a reliable source, that they made it very clear to the Ooni of Ife, a diviner, a serious one. This is not about money. He came to attend a meeting, chief's meeting, like others. And they said, since they've been doing this thing, this is the first time he's entering the palace. And he told Ooni of Ife the truth, that palace was as quiet as anything. That during that meeting, if you threw a pin on the floor, that anybody would hear the sound of that pain because everybody was quiet. They say elders could not believe it. It was even beginning to look as though some of these elders have not even heard this, or they don't know the magnitude of this drama and that is going on between the Ooni of Ife. And it does look as if Ooni of Ife has not really taken out time to explain this to them, because sometimes when this diviner comes, they go to their seclusion and they have their meetings and they talk. And this is a part that I do think that maybe Oni and Parupo have not explained to all of them. But let's be hoping that right now that they are saying that they should explain, these men will have some understanding. Because we have to understand that Oni did not make himself a king. They have king makers, and they are the major decision makers in the Ile-Ife land. And so there are certain decisions you cannot take without them. If they are standing against you, you are fighting something that is stronger than you can ever imagine. So let's be hopeful that this issue is dealt with. But this is the situation of things in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Wanted to bring you this update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.